Thank you so much for taking your time to come and listen to this amazing business opportunity. Welcome to this business opportunity. I'm not alone. Along the way, I'm with an amazing lady here, a student who is also a business coach, who is helping quite a number of people to make good extra income without disturbing what they are doing. So this evening, we'll be talking about the business opportunity that for me personally, I came across almost 3 years plus now. I remember I was a student by then. Then the time I was completing school, I was able to make the income that I can get paid from my profession. So from that time, I've never looked for a job. I've just been building my own business without interrupting anything. So to introduce myself, my name is Humphrey Msonda, and by profession, I'm an environmental health technologist, and I'm a business coach, a global business coach. Currently, I'm building the business in Zambia and Namibia. We are working with quite a number of people from different backgrounds. I'll be able to share with you my journey along the way. I'm working with quite a number of people like doctors, accountants, teachers, nurses, graduates, students, and even people who've never been to school. We are working together to support each other, make extra income without disturbing our own daily routines. Some are doing it part-time, some are doing it full-time. So this opportunity is an opportunity where I will show you how you can also be able to do the same business if you see it to be something exciting to you, if you see if it is something that you can do as well without disturbing what you are doing currently. Okay, so one thing I love the most right now is social media and technology. This time we have got social media, and social media, you can use it or it can use you. In the afternoon, I was with a gentleman who came to see me. I was doing this same presentation to him, and I was telling him to say, last week, I was installing my system, which will be talking to people on my behalf, so that maybe until that person reaches a point where they create an appointment with me. You understand? So this is the power of technology. Like, I won't be there. The system will be working for me on my behalf. Let's say you come across my post on social media. When you comment on it, the system automatically will be able to respond to you, will be able to talk to my assistant until you create your appointment to meet me. Have you seen the power of technology? This time you can make whatever the money you want to make if you're just someone who is open-minded, someone who is willing to make a change. This time they are saying the people who be making more money are the people who be able to create attention. The money now has shifted. The money has gone now to attention. If you can be able to create attention, if people can be able to look at what you're offering, then my friend, you can be able to make money. But one thing I know for sure, this time we are faced with so many challenges in life. And this challenge is globally. One of the challenges I know that we are faced with is job opportunities. We have job opportunity challenge. This is not just happening in our country, it is happening globally. I've traveled so far to 4 countries, including my country, 5 countries, and that's the same challenge that I've found. And even people who are in different countries where I've never been to, they mention the same thing. But another problem is that you find that if you start working, maybe God blesses you, find a job, you start working, you find that even that work, even that job, the salary will never be enough. Looking at the economy this time, so we find that you won't be able to manage, like paying, if you are renting, maybe paying rents, buying everything you need to buy, supporting the family. As a young person, when you start working, you get the salary the first month, second month, maybe in the third month. It sounds as if it's a lot of money until you start receiving problems. Maybe this one is sick. Maybe your parents need this. Maybe your relative needs this. That's when you realize that that salary is not enough. But again, you might be lucky. You might find that you can find a job where you're getting paid good money, good salary, but you never have time. You find that you have knocked off maybe at the office, but it's even still at work. You find that you are immediately at home. You find that you need for you to continue working. That's the challenges that we have. I don't know maybe where you are right now. Maybe in here we have people who have never been to school. Maybe we have students in here. Maybe we have graduates in here. Maybe we have people who are working here. I can tell you these are the challenges that we have. If you're in school or if you're a graduate, this is what I tell my fellow youths. Never have that mindset to say, I went to school for me to start working for the government or for the company. Never have that mindset in you that I'm in school so that I start working for someone. Please, never. Because There are just two things here. It's either you're working on someone's dream or you're working on your dream. And trust me, if you want to make the money that you can be able to be happy with your life, you just have to work on yourself. You just have to work for yourself. You understand? And if we talk about health this time, we have got quite a number of people faced with different health challenges. Health challenges, we're not just talking about the people who are in hospitals. There are people who are even in homes who are faced with a lot of health challenges. Maybe it can be joint pains, it can be sight problems, it can be maybe memory problems, it can be maybe digestion problem, it can be maybe they want to lose weight. Those are also health challenges. All those are health challenges. And trust me, in addition, or with the lack of money this time, or with the little the salaries people are getting, it's also adding up. Like people are getting stressed and find that someone is getting maybe high sugar level, high BP. Actually, the research said that men die early immediately after retirement. You know the reason? Because when they retire, maybe their savings is not good. So they only think about how they're going to provide for their family. So they end up having that bad stress, and it leads to BP. BP leads to maybe to high sugar level in the body, and the person eventually dies. Eventually dies. So these are the challenges that work. But as human beings, we need to change, because as a human being, if you see that this problem is persisting, it's up to you to think about, how can I make a change from here? How can I make a change from here? And the change that I know, it only comes if you start a business, because it's either you're working or you're building a business. So if you can start a business, you can bring a change in your life. But not any other business. Find a business that is also supporting you with your health, because just making money where your health is not being prioritized, it's also another problem. So what if I introduce you to the business opportunity that you can start with a small capital, a business opportunity that you don't need to employ anyone, a business opportunity where there is flexibility, you can do it anywhere, and you can do it part-time or full-time, depends with your time, and it's risk-free, where you aren't able to lose anything, not even a single penny, and a business opportunity where you're going to find free coaches, free mentors, free support. And trust me, if you're building a business and you need a mentor or a coach, you need to spend a lot of money to meet. Even for 30 minutes, you need to spend some money. But you're going to find free mentors and free coaches. And anyone can do it regardless of the background. And you can make the money. It depends on just the effort you're putting in the business. And the business opportunity that will give you the chance to travel the world. Maybe you've never been to any country, or maybe you've traveled before, but the opportunity that is going to give you that chance to travel and mingle with the people, those people who think big, those people who are going to challenge you to be a better person. And this business opportunity is a business opportunity for forever. Maybe for some of you, it's your first time to see this. Maybe for some of you, it's several times. You've seen this several times. Maybe you've seen some products people are posting on the social media, and you've been thinking to say, maybe it's just one of those things. Let me tell you, stay around, stick around, because at the end of this session, I know maybe you're going to say, this is something that you can do as well. If I tell you a bit about the background of Forever, Forever is an international company. Its main headquarters is in US, Arizona, and it's private owned, which means it's even debt-free because it's not operated by the government. And it is right now operating in over 160 countries. Like for me, right now, I'm speaking to you coming from Zambia. Understand? So including Zambia is among those 160 countries, and it has been there for over 40 years. Actually, 47 years, because it was founded in 1978. In Zambia, it was registered in 2011. So it has been here in Zambia for more than 14 years. And we're in health and wellness sector, which is a booming industry. It's a multi-dollar global market. Why? Because this time people are faced with a lot of health challenges. And when someone's faced with a lot of challenges, the health challenge, the only option is to look for the solution. I want to put a disclaimer here. We are in health and wellness sector, but we're not dealing with medication. We are dealing with supplementation. As you know, our bodies are wired or are made in such a way that it can heal itself if it's having enough nutrients. And that's what we are dealing with. Okay? And another thing I want to put emphasis here, as you are in here, we are not here to show you a job. We are here to show you a business opportunity, which is in network marketing sector. And people are coming in here to make good income by selling the high quality products that we have, not just another products, but high quality products. And people are getting involved for different reasons. Some, they want to improve their finances. Some, because of the personal development, because they find mentors in here. But also other people are coming because of the flexibility. It doesn't disturb with what they are doing. But also others, they first use the product, it works for them, and they say, let me build the business around this. But others, they also just use the products. There are some people that have joined this business and they're just using the products because they want to be holding on a good discount so that they can benefit with their family members. The plant that we are using when it comes to our products is called aloe vera, and we're not just using an aloe vera, we're using a plant called Aloe barbadense miller species. This is a plant which is most researched because when you do the research right now, you find that there are over 300 species of aloe vera, and it's not every plant which has got the tremendous benefit. And actually, all the products that we have are certified. This company was the first one to receive the Aloe Science Seal Council, and we have our products. We don't test on animals. When they make them, first the executive, they test them, then we give the people. We own the process from the plantation to the factory to the consumer. This is to say we don't maybe take our plants to another company makes, then they take it to us. No. We own everything. And actually, we are also Allah certified, meaning even Muslims are able to do this business, are able to use our products. But if you ask me, why are we using aloe vera plant? Aloe vera plant is good when it comes to outside our bodies. It's good to moisturize, condition, smoothen the skin, and that's what people want this time. Even men, they want good skin this time. Another reason is because when you look at the inside our bodies, it's good for our digestion. Ladies and gentlemen, our health begins from the digestion. If your health is compromised, if your digestion is compromised, you find that you start avoid to eat some food. And if you start avoiding that, you start lacking some important nutrients in your body, and eventually you are going to have different health problems. But again, this plant is good to improve our immune system. You know, COVID-19 was here. People were having no immune system. We are no longer with them. Some are still remaining with some complications. So this time, people want to improve their immune system. But also, this plant is good to boost your energy level. There are some people just wake up and they're already tired. I can tell you, like, I'm from working. In fact, right now, that's when I've just reached home. I was working outside. I was in town working, but I was even talking to people. But I'm here with Stuart. I think you can feel my energy. This is to tell you because I'm also able to use the products. We have got quite a number of products. I want to be able to talk about every product, but let me just put them in the ranges. We have got some amazing aloe vera drinks. Like this yellow bottle is good when it comes to cleansing our bodies. Okay, it's good for cleansing our bodies, but also, as I'm mentioning this, try to start thinking about the person who can use our products. This yellow bottle is good for cleansing our bodies, but also it's good for people who are challenged with digestion issues. Let's say gases, ulcers, constipations, H. pylori, bowels. It's good for that. But also, we have got this freedom drink, which is good for people who've got joint problems. We've got Bits and Peaches for kids. We've got aloe berry nectar, which is good for people like women's, especially, or have hormonal imbalances, fertility issues, period pains, period cramps. It's good for them. But even to all of us, it's good for our overall health. It's good for ensuring that our inner organs are okay, like kidneys, liver, like that. But also, we've got amazing skincare products. We have got some personal care products, our daily nutrition that you and me need. Not the products that you want, the products that you need on a daily basis. And we've got some amazing weight management products. So, let's say you want to come in this business. You can't do with all the products. You're going to decide, maybe I'll focus on this, and we're going to coach you and blend you in that manner so that you're able to have the customers in that area. And if I talk about how you'll be able to receive the products, I want to compare it with a normal way of the way, like, let me give an example, the way you drink Coke or Fanta. That Fanta or Coke comes from the producer factory. Then it goes to distributors to wholesalers, retailers, then you consumer. This is why you find that a Fanta, which you are just supposed to buy at 3 kwacha or 5 kwacha, you're buying at 10 kwacha, 15, 20, depends where you're buying it from. Why? Because there's people in between who want to make money. But the question is this: can you buy one Fanta direct from the factory? The answer is no, straightforward. When it comes to business, can you do the business in this system? Like, can you be a distributor? I don't know the capacity of money that you have, because you need to have a lot of money. You need to have workers, maybe even some vehicles. Can you do wholesale? If you're someone who is even busy, someone who is maybe even doing other things, it's very, very difficult. Can you be a retailer? It's all about the money. To be honest with you, this system is very expensive. And not everyone can be able to use this. And it's a whole system. So forever, I've decided to go for this system, which we call network marketing or team marketing, because there's only a company and you want to do the business. So you find that since there's no middleman in between, you'll be able to order the products on a higher discount, meaning you'll be able to benefit from the products on a good discount. That's why other people come in the business for them just to buy the products on a discount. But also, secondly, when you buy on a discount, you put a standard price at which we sell the product as, meaning be able to make profit. But also you can introduce other people to the business. And every time you introduce someone to the company, they pay what we call once-off bonus for saying, thank you so much for bringing other business partners to our company as well. Now, we don't leave those people alone. We start mentoring them. We start coaching them so that they can also be able to expand their businesses. They can be able to sell the products and make money. And by that, there's another income that the company pays, which we call leadership bonus. So if you have looked at this system, I've talked already about the 3 streams of income here that we have. Number 1, sell products, make money. Ladies and gentlemen, we spend money every day. You just have to learn how to make money every day. And our products are the products that sell itself. Like today, I was holding a C9 when I was going at weight. I was having a box which we call C9, which is good for weight management. I collected the number. When I was coming in a taxi, the driver got my number. When I was just stepping almost at my place here, just a few minutes ago, I collected another number, 3 numbers, and they were telling me, I've been seeing this on social media. Can you have your number? I'll get it, how much and whatnot. So this is to tell you the product sell itself. Just up to you come in and say, I'm here and I want to do this business. All right. So if I talk about the streams of income here, there are 3 already. Number 1, sell products, you make money. Secondly, introduce other people to the business. The company will appreciate you for doing that with a certain amount of money. And if you start coaching those people, don't leave them alone, you start helping them also, there's also a leadership bonus that you're able to make. In this way, you find that there's a chance for every person to do it. And we are just using a word of mouth to recommend the opportunity, to recommend the products, and to be able to get both profits and be able to get the bonuses from the company. If I talk about the products, it's the products that really works. It's the products that have helped quite a number of people. These pictures I'm showing here are the people in the business and they've used the products. I can't disclose the pictures of the clients here, but there are thousands and thousands of clients that actually are using our products. Even right now, I've got quite a number of my customers who are on our products, who are using our products. So you can see the transformation, their skin being changing. And these pictures were taken, I think, maybe 3 years ago. This time, if you meet these ladies, they're looking like crazy. They're looking amazing. And if I talk about weight management, people have been able to be transformed. You can see the transformation. No belly fat, no more belly fat. Having fat is a source of infections. As a man in the past, when they were having belly fat, they were comfortable. This time, it's a source of infections. And as a man, when you have even a lot of fats, even when it comes to performance in the bedroom issues, you can't perform well. So people are looking for the solution to ensure that they're removing the belly fat, they're able to give that flexible lifestyle. This is Dr. Elizabeth. You can see the transformation of a lot of people that I've shared with you. There are a lot of them. So if you come in the business, these are just the 4 things that we do. Nothing complicated, just these 4 things. Number 1, we use products because we have to ensure that we are living a healthy lifestyle. Secondly, we are sharing the product's experience to other people, meaning we are selling the products. Number 3, we are sharing this opportunity to other people. Just like right now, I'm sharing this opportunity to you. If you say this is something you can do, when you come in the business, we are doing the 4th thing. Coaching those people coming in the business so that they can also be able to expand their business. They can be also able to understand their business. They can be also able to make money in the business. So these are just 4 things. Okay, so when I was talking about the streams of income, I was referring to this. Sell, you make money. Build the team, you make money. Coach people, you make money. 3 streams of income here. And if there are major reasons, 2 major reasons you should consider starting forever, they're just 2. Trust me. They're just 2, and they're very vital. Number 1, this time people need better health, including yourself in this meeting. Even me, I need better health on a single and every daily basis. We need to supplement because this time we no longer eat the food, no more food. Most of the food this time are boosted. Even the vegetables this time, they boost them. So we no longer eat balanced meals. You understand? So meaning all of us, we need to ensure that we are supplementing. So we need a better health. Another reason is because this time every person needs extra income. I know maybe let me say 99% of people you are seeing who are even, you see they have good lifestyle, they need another extra income. That's why even rich people like billionaires, they're still waking up early, working hard because they need more money. And if you do your own research, you find that even those people, billionaires, they maybe sleep maybe 6 hours, maybe 5 hours. They have slept a lot of hours. They are busy working. They're busy helping people. They're busy. That's how money comes. They say if you want to know how to create wealth, find a way of helping a lot of people, and forever is here. Is here because this is a platform where you can help a lot of people to achieve what they want. You can help a lot of people achieve their health lifestyle. You make money. You can help a lot of people make extra income and you make money from there as well. You know, this is a business where you say help enough people achieve what they want and yours disappear. And just disappear. So consider this opportunity because it's a life-changing opportunity. And when you start, all of us, we start at this lowest level. It's called assistant supervisor. Assistant supervisor's got a potential income of about 6,000 to 8,000 plus or minus. So I didn't ask where you are listening me from. If perhaps we have people from other countries, let me say an example, maybe Namibia or South Africa. Just remove Kwacha and put your rands there or Namibian dollars. It's almost one and the same thing actually. Don't do the convention because the products we sell them depends on the strength of your currency. All right. So when you start as the assistant supervisor, you start making the income of about 6,000 to 8,000 plus or minus. I'm putting plus or minus because it's effort based. It's not just a business that when you come in, you're just sleeping and not making money. No. Guys, billionaires are waking up early, working hard. Why not you? Why not me? So when you come in the business, it's not a get rich quick scheme business. It's a business where you need to put in the work. But if you're willing to put in that good work, you start making crazy money. Imagine you help other two people to make extra income. You become a supervisor and start getting the income of about 10,000 to 12,000 plus or minus. You can become an assistant manager if you can help at least 8 people and start making about 15,000 to 20,000 plus or minus. And you can become a manager by helping at least 14 people and you start making about 25,000 to unlimited. If you can start helping also developing other managers, you reach a level where you start making 6-figure income, 7-figure income. We have people who get about over 100,000 kwacha every single month in their account. People are getting over 500,000 kwacha every single month. People are getting over 1 million. Why? Because they're helping a lot of people also to make money. And if I talk about the money you can make just from selling, if I'm able to sell this yellow bottle, just one bottle, this yellow one bottle, you're able to make a profit of about 213. Imagine in a month you just sell about 40, you can be able to make the income of about 8,520. If you are in Zambia, I know these are the salary scales of most of the people in Zambia. Some, they don't even reach to this. What if you decide to start be helping men? Because this time men, we are challenged when it comes to health issues, especially bedroom issues. Why? Because we are not eating balanced meals. So we have got this supplementation kit that men can use and improve their health, and it goes out of place. Last month it was out of stock. They brought other products. There's one of these products here, Scott Market, it's out of stock right now as I'm speaking. So this is to tell you that our products are on demand. So imagine you help one man to get this kit. You're able to make a profit of over 1,000. What if you just help 10? Not a lot of people, just 10 in a month. You're able to make a profit of 10,000 kwacha. I know this is income. Whether part-time or full-time, this is good income. And you're not restricted to this. You can sell as much as you can, because in business, we make income to income. What if you think of helping people want to lose weight or belly fat? Help one person, make a profit of over 900 kwacha. What if you help 10? Over 9,000 kwacha. Understand? Let me say, if you're in Namibia or South Africa, imagine selling one yellow bottle, able to make a profit of over 100. In fact, this I did not just read it here. It should be somewhere 168 or 170. So let me skip this. Yeah, but it's more than these numbers you're seeing here. But okay, before we change, because they just increased the price, that's why the profit is more now. But let me just even talk about this money where we used to make a few months ago for people in Namibia and South Africa. You sell 20 bottles of aloe vera, just 20, you're able to make a profit of 3,240. Imagine go for bedroom pack. One man, you're able to make about 780. We obtain about over 7,000 rands. That's good income. Let's say if it's weight management, you help one, you're able to make 750 rands. What if you help 10? Over 7,000. And trust me, this time they've added up, so you make more profit actually. But even this man that I'm mentioning, it's good money. And they're not restricted to this. You can make as much as you want. If you ask me, who are your customers? People want to lose their weight are your customers. People love their skin are your customers. Even yourself, you love your skin. So you are one of the customers. Number two, people love the health lifestyle. I believe you love your health. And there are a lot of people love their health. I know for sure. People have got kids, we have got kids products. People have got whatever health problem you can think of, we have got products that can support them, you know. But also people just want to look good and feel good. Those are your customers. Another question maybe you can ask me is, how can I sell the products? It starts with your family members. It starts with the people that you know. From there, it goes through a conversation to other people. Then when you start, we are going to launch you physically or online. You're just going to invite your people. We come and explain to them how our products works, and you start selling from there. You can print out flyers and distribute. You can start making sales from there. And social media. How are you using social media? Social media can destroy you or it can make you. People are using social media to make money. Some are using social media for entertainment, just for entertainment, like the whole day they're just on social media. So it's up to you if you want to learn how you can use social media to make money. You understand? Yeah, if you ask me who can do this or who can join forever, anyone who is willing to put in the work, anyone who is having goals, anyone who's saying, I'm tired of borrowing from Peter to pay. You understand? Borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of struggling money for lentils. I'm tired of struggling maybe money for bundles. I'm tired of struggling money for school fees for a student. I'm tired of lacking money for fuel for my car. I'm tired, whatever the goal that you have. Maybe I want to start working on my project. I want to start working on building my dream house. Maybe I want to save money towards my dream car. If you've got those goals, or you are someone saying, I want to travel the world, then you can join forever. I remember I came across this opportunity on social media from this lady who is now my mentor. And I can tell you there are just three things that made me to say the opportunity. Number one, because I was promised support. Number two, because I can do it part-time, not disturbing what I was doing. Thirdly, because I look at the future. I didn't want to be that student whereby when I'm done in school, I start crying to government. I need a job, no government what, no government what, or maybe being a burden to the family. Because if you're a youth, if you're a student, if there's one thing you can do, like, stop being unfair. If parents can give birth to you, they take you to school, you are done with college or university, again you want to go back to your parents' place. It's so unfair. It's all unfair because all of us, God has given us the hands, the same head, the same hours. We are, you understand. So I had to look at the future to say, I don't want to be a burden to people when I'm done with college. And I said yes to the opportunity. And I can tell you, my life started changing slowly. I remember actually I became independent when I was just a student. I shifted from school hostels and I managed to call my elder brother, who was an NS graduate, and right now is building also his own business. I've managed also to support my brother in college. He's studying biomedical engineering at Evenon College in Zambia. I'm able to support him. All this is happening because of the opportunity. I remember when I said yes to the opportunity, I just wanted, by that time, for me to create an income where I can be able to buy my own groceries. So when I make even 1,000, I was comfortable. When I make 2,000, even plus, So this opportunity, I've like that time when that goal became so tiny, like I'm able to make that income to buy my groceries. Then I started to think big to say, I need more now. And I managed to take those goals. But another thing I love about this opportunity is the exposure, freedom, and the lifestyle. The exposure, good lifestyle. The freedom to work on my own terms and conditions. I don't report to any person. If you're working here, I'm not saying that's bad, no. But you can start your own thing. Don't even stop what you're doing. Do this part-time. Maybe when you start making the income of 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, that's when if you want to quit, you can quit and start working on your own dreams. You can start working on your own business. And another thing that I love about this business is the lifestyle that we get from this business. I've been able to travel. I've started traveling in this world. I've been to Tanzania, I've been to Kenya, Namibia, Rwanda. It has been an amazing journey. And every time I travel, I get to be challenged because when I'm in Zambia, when I buy a bottle of water at 10 kwacha, I complain to say, this is very expensive. This government is what. Now, when I travel to another country, I find that in Zambia, things are very cheap. I remember when I went to Namibia, I was buying a bottle of water at 15 Namibian dollars, and I converted that money into Zambian kwacha. It was over 20 kwacha. And I realized here in Zambia, we buy the bottle of water at 6 kwacha, 7, 8 quarter, 10 quarter, you understand? So every time we get to travel, we get to be challenged. But also we don't just travel alone. We travel with the people that we're building the business with. The people you are seeing in these pictures are the people that I'm building the business with, and we're able to support each other. And all of us, we are traveling the world and enjoying what matters the most. Taking what matters the most, our lives. I've managed to start investing in real estate now. I'm owning a land now in Chongwe, Lusaka. It's just an amazing thing because I know I'm still a youth, and starting investing is one of the things that I was looking forward to. And I've started doing this. All this is happening because Forever is able to do that. But also I'm able to live the life that I want on my own terms and condition at my own place, without maybe saying this one will say what, this one will say what. No, with my own rules. And that's one thing I love about Forever Opportunity. Another thing I love about this opportunity is the chance for me to help more people. Like I mentioned earlier, we are working with different people from different walks of life. And it's just amazing when I stand in front of people and telling them that it's possible. Black child, it's possible, you can do it. Never cry when you have loans. Let's say you are working, you have loans, you are crying. Never cry. This opportunity can help you pay those loans. Black child, there's an opportunity here. You can able to live your life on your own terms and condition. And really, it has been an amazing journey, and I feel good every time I help another person achieve what they want to achieve. Here's Trisha. Trisha introduced me to the business. I remember 7 months of being in the business. He started traveling. He has been to Tanzania, has been to Kenya. In fact, every country I've been to, she has also been to those countries. You understand? She has been able to test these aircrafts. Because when we are struggling, we think maybe aircraft is only for celebrities. Only for that celebrities. But these are the things you can achieve when you come in the business. Actually, there's one slide that I did not have here about this lady. Actually, this last month, she bought a good phone for her. In fact, this year she had 3 goals. She had go to upgrade her bed, and she had go to buy a phone, and she had go to buy a car. She has meant to tick 2 goals so far. She has meant to upgrade her bed. She has meant to buy an iPhone 14 Pro Max, and she's now working on buying a car. She's saying, leader, if I won't be able to buy a car, but at least I'll save the money to hold it. You understand? These are, that mindset. You understand? Imagine you join that environment of people like us who are able to challenge each other. Trust me, you'll be able to achieve quite a number of things in your life. And another thing I love about this opportunity is recognition. There are people who work a lot of hours and they don't get recognition at their work. Here, you even get certificates for working hard in front of a lot of people from different countries. And the one thing I tell about Zambians people is that there's a feeling. The feeling is different. When you travel to another country and you lift your flag up and you say Zambia Kuchalo, and compared to those people who are in Zambia and they say Zambia Kuchalo, the feeling is different. Trust me, the feeling is different. And you can be able to have that feeling. The reward is just amazing. That feeling is the reward of working hard. This is a woman from Namibia. She's an accountant. She's now a supervisor in our business. She came in the business because she first used the products. It worked for her. Then she said, I want to build this business. She came in the business via a person who Trisha introduced to the business. She came to Zambia this year, January, and we flew together to Rwanda. So we're able to connect with people from different countries because of this same business opportunity. We have got Lydia, a teacher by profession, an introvert person. She's using social media to build a lifestyle. 3 months in the business, she bought a fridge for her mom and a phone. She has been able to travel to Dubai, Tanzania, Zanzibar, Kenya, Rwanda. She has been able to travel the world all because of the business. She has meant to buy herself a car. It's not a German machine, but this is a brand new car. She's able to use it. She's able to move from point A to point B. How many graduates do you know they can just finish school and be able to take this school? There are few of them. She has got a worker. She has purchased this biker. A worker is delivering for people and is cashing to her. She has meant to also to supply herself with a good phone. Having a good phone in our business is one of the tools, because as we love good lifestyle, we are one of those people who post good content, that if you're just someone who consume content, those content you find, some of the content, it's some of us who are creating them, because we like investing in these good gadgets so that we're able to tell the world, we're able to tell that black child who's thinking they can't make it in life, to say, here's the opportunity, you can do it as well. This opportunity has changed a lot of people from being ordinary to extraordinary. This is honest. Honest Anderson was looking like this before Forever. When introduced to the business, she started slowly. You can see these bottles, these forever products. You can see now the transformation. She is driving. You can see the transformation. Ordinary people to extraordinary people. So as I'm going towards conclusion, I talked about 3 streams of income, but let me mention another last one stream of income that you can be able to use. The company has put incentives that you can qualify and start making good extra, good more income. The first incentive is called Forever to Drive. Forever to Drive doesn't mean the company will give you the money. It means will give you the car. No, they will give you money, then you can buy the car if you want. So if you qualify for level 1, they will start giving you $400 every single month for 36 months. If you qualify for level 2, they'll be giving you $600 every single month for 36 months. If you qualify for level 3, they'll be giving you $800 every month for 36 months. Then you can use that money to buy whatever you want. You can see amazing ladies here. This woman, they're driving good machines. A lot of youths who are able to drive good machines, all because of this opportunity. You can see different machines here. Some are even holding maybe their products to show that they managed to buy this through this opportunity. A lot of people. But also another incentive that we have is global travel. If you qualify for this global travel, the company gives you 2 flight tickets. One is for you, one is for any person you want to travel with. They give you spending money and they pay for your accommodation. I remember last year, Paris, this company took people to Paris in April. Actually, I was one of the people qualified to go to Paris. Unfortunately, my visa was denied, so I couldn't travel. You understand? So this is to say, this is an opportunity that will take you far away from Africa, beyond Africa. If you only think about Africa, this is an opportunity that can take you even away from Africa and experience the lifestyle that you want. But here's the good news. Next year, same April, we are going to Dubai. And here's the good part about it, is that we have put the incentive, the company has put the incentive, but maybe if you're starting the business right now, you cannot qualify for that incentive. We have put the incentive in our team to say, if you qualify for it, we'll be paying for you a flight ticket for going to Dubai and coming back. Imagine the beauty about that. The only thing you need to do is to come in the business, and we teach you as quickly as possible how you can be able to become a manager within this period and to qualify a free flight ticket. Imagine, meaning the other money that you'll be making along the way, you can use it to pay for accommodation, you can use it to enjoy everything that you want, and also support your family. You understand? Another incentive that you have is chairman's bonus. We get it once in a year. It starts from as low as 3,000 to more than $1 million US. I know most of the problems that we have. If someone were to give you even a 5,000 US, because I know 5,000 US is more than 80,000 kwacha, it can solve a lot of the problems that we have, including relationship problems. Sometimes we argue with our partners because the money is not just enough. You're not just able to give your partner enough money. That's why we are having challenges. If you are married, it's just because maybe finances is stressing you. If you can be able to supplement that income, trust me, the love will be just amazing. Our health, some health problems that we have is just because we are not having money. If you have money, trust me, you find that you're going to have a good health. Okay, we have been able to see quite a number of people qualifying for different checks. Me personally, as I'm recording, as I'm doing this presentation, I've not yet qualified for this check, but I'm looking forward to qualify for one, because I see a lot of people qualifying. Like you can see, this one got a check of over 135,000 US. This is crazy money. If I put it in quotes, it's more than $1 million. Understand? This is a couple in Australia. I'm trying to show you people from different background, different places, so that you know that this is a global business. This is Blandina. Brandina from Tanzania. She's driving good machines. She's owning an apartment. She's achieving quite a number of things. We have got Dr. Elizabeth here, a medical doctor who was never before, just building this business full time. And Enos Salema. They have been in the business now for 15 years. They are making crazy money. Guys, crazy money. Crazy money. Which maybe it can take you, maybe some people will even die. They won't even touch the income they're just touching in a single month. This is New Dread, Damaseke, Zambian. We are staying in government house, coming in forever. They have built a good house. This house is in Chilanga, Lusaka. They are driving different cars. Actually, this time they are even owning a company. They're making sausage. You understand? All those things happen because they said yes to the opportunity first. So as I'm concluding, I don't know what you like best about everything. Maybe you like the part of health and wellness. Maybe you like the part of securing financial independence. Maybe you like the part of securing your future, or maybe recognition and travel and the personal growth. Maybe you like the riding style, or maybe you like the part of travel and have fun. All these things, you are going to find them in Forever. The only thing I can tell you is this: you are going to find support. We are promising you 100% support. We are not promising you success because we don't know how you see success. We have got local, national trainings. You are going to have access to high quality sales and marketing tools that are going to help you. But before I close, let me introduce this amazing lady so that she can inspire you with amazing journey. She's a student at the University of Zambia. Actually, she's finishing school fees, not this month, maybe the next 2 months or the next 1 month. She's completing a degree and she started this business as she's a student. She's 1 year now in the business, maybe 1 year, 2 months, or 1 year, few months. And she's helping now quite a number of people also to make money, while she's also able to make money part-time without disturbing her studies. Let me check if she's in the meeting so that she can inspire you with her journey. Her story should be quick, I know. Don't even take much time. Leader Pleasures, can you unmute yourself? Let me send a mute. Okay.
Leader Humphrey,
Yes, my leader.
are you able to get me clear?
Yes, loud and clear.
Oh, okay. So thank you very much to give me this opportunity this evening to share my story with the people here. So like I've been introduced, I'm Precious Kauma. I'm a student at the University of Zambia. I'm in my 4th year. So I'm yet to have my exams, like in the next 3 weeks. I'll even have my exams because I'm heading towards finishing school. So yeah, I'll be getting that degree. So Forever Business opportunity came to me when I actually needed it. So I'm a student, like I have said, being a student comes with a lot of, struggles and challenges. Sometimes home they don't even have things to give you, but you're just there hoping for the best. Yeah. So I came across this opportunity through a friend of mine that we come from the same place with. Yeah, I just saw his life started getting better because we know these people that we come from the same place with. We know how their finances are and what they can do to to sustain themselves. So I just saw this person's life getting better and I was very much interested. By then I didn't know anything about Forever Business. So he told me to say, oh, I can tell you a few things about the business. He just told me about the business, like just a brief introduction. I never even attended any of the business presentation. For you, you're even open-minded because you have attended. But that time, I was only interested with what I had. So my main interest of the business was I saw them traveling. I so much love traveling because even when I was in secondary, I told myself that I was going to study from abroad, and that was going to come true. That dream was going to come true. It's just that COVID came in, so we were delayed. We're supposed to go to China. So when I saw Forever and I saw people traveling, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe my dream of traveling can actually come true. So I was very much interested. So I reached out. That's how he told me about how I can get started. So a few months later, I saw them traveling. I saw Humphrey and the other colleagues traveling. So from there, I was very much interested because I was told that they were traveling, but I didn't see it with my eyes. But a few months later, I saw them traveling. So I'm like, oh, I think this is where I belong. So I joined the business in January. Yeah, in January last year. Sorry, in February last year. So when I joined, I was hoping to travel. By the way, my journey has been amazing because 3 months of me being in the business, I became a supervisor. So supervisors are people who are not making less than 10,000 monthly income if you're just putting in some effort. So when I came into this business, I was told to say, provided you're just willing to you're open-minded, you're willing to be coachable, you're willing to just do whatever I'll be telling you to do, you'll be able to succeed. So I didn't have money to start and I used tuition fee. That's the risk that I took. personally, I use tuition fees. So in the first month of me being in the business, I didn't sell much. I think I only sold 2 products. In the second month of me being in the business, after I grasped the concept of selling and everything, because I was very much open-minded and I wanted money so badly because I used tuition fees. So I managed to make what we call 10cc in the second month, and that means I made more than 15,000 profit. So that's how I managed to pay back the tuition fee that I used. And also I got myself the phone that I'm using. By that time, that was last year in January, I got an iPhone 11 Pro Max because I wanted a phone for my business. Like he has explained, to say a phone is one of just those tools that you need in my business. So I did that. From that time, my journey has been different because in the third month of me being in the business, I became a supervisor. Yeah, when I became a supervisor, I was so very much amazed. I remember I was even given an opportunity to inspire the people via a meeting that we had at Radisson Blue Hotel. We had some big leaders in the business. So I was there because I became a supervisor in just 3 months of being in the business. So like I was very much inspired. So from that time, I've just been that person in the business who's just like so serious. So my main aim of coming into the business was traveling. So earlier, I think 7 months after I joined, we went to Rwanda. Yeah, we went to Rwanda. That was this year in January. I traveled. We went to Rwanda. We took very nice pictures. If you can see this picture on your far right, I was with one of the big people in the business. You can only meet this man if you're doing so much, but these are the people that I'm chilling with. This was in Rwanda. Yes, so we took so much so good pictures. Yeah, and then also a few months ago, I was in Dar es Salaam. There I met the owner of the business. The president of Forever Living Products came all the way from UK. He came to Dar es Salaam to inspire us, to tell us how to build the business. So my journey has been so good because I never expected this much support from Humphrey and other colleagues, because what I was only promised is support. Because me being a student, I asked to say, how am I going to build the business, seeing that I'm doing school full time? And I was told to say, precious, provided you're just open-minded, provided you're just willing to take the business seriously. By that, I mean, if you can do the business on your break time, and also maybe a few hours after you knock off, you will get the success that you deserve. And I just followed that. My journey has been so good with the business. So sometimes the reason why we people tend to look back, or the reason why we fail to grab these opportunities, is we think about how people will think of you, maybe selling products and all of that. So we are using social media to sell our products. That is if you are scared to sell our products physically in the streets. But some of us are not even scared. Me, I can do that, provided their their opinion doesn't pay my bills. So I can't take that. So if I'm selling products and I'm making money, I'm living just well, I think there is no problem. So I did exactly that. So the business has also helped my family with the products. Like Humphrey has explained, to say we have quality products. I'm also able to to give these products to my parents. These people, when they are aging, they deserve products, to just be fine. You find that they'll be having these constant sicknesses. So I have helped my family with these supplementations. I always I've just put it on me to say every month I need to send some products for my mother, for my father. So yeah, this opportunity has helped me so much, despite the fact that I'm making money and I'm traveling, which are just like one of the goals that I had when I started the business. I'm also helping my family also with just little things. And also, what I can tell you, if you're a student and you're listening to me, you have to know that there are no jobs out there. You just have to grab this opportunity. Because if I can relate to the people that I am in the same class with, I know next year when we are done with school, a lot of people will be in hot soup looking for jobs, looking for employment. Yeah, but at least me, I have something secured. So if you can grab this opportunity, I think this is the best time you can do that. Don't wait for later. For later doesn't come, or later has its own problems. So grab this opportunity. Be open-minded. We are very much willing to expand the knowledge that we have about the business to make you better, or for you to do the business better. Thank you so very much, Leader Humphrey, for giving me this
Wow.
time.
Thank you so much, leader. You know, I can feel your energy. You know, when you're making money, the energy is different. The energy is different. I can feel your energy, your passion in your voice. I can feel it that you want to help another person to have the better life. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have heard this is a student. Maybe you're working. She's a student. Maybe if you're working even better, a student is being controlled by lecturers. A lecturer can say, right now, come to class. She's at class. If you're working, at least you just work maybe in the certain hours. So this is something that all of us we can do. I know I'm recording this meeting and I'll be able to post on YouTube. Let's say be able to listen this online. Please get back to that person who shared with you this link so that they can explain to you how you can get started. We have explained this is exactly what we do. All right. So maybe it can sound too good to be true. I know when you're hearing this for the first time, it sounds too good to be true, but here is the reality. There's time and effort we put in. She mentioned she do this business on break time, sometimes on lunch time, sometimes when she knocks off. At least 2 hours, it can work for you. It can be 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at a certain time, maybe 1 hour at a certain time. Even me, I used to do that when I was a student. And also, if you're willing to learn and develop new skills, this is the new venture. The good part about this business is that as you are learning and making money, she was new in the business. The first month, she sold something. The second month, she made good money. You understand? So if you're just willing to learn, but also if you're willing to be part of the dynamic team, people are able to challenge you to be a better person in life. A person who's telling you that you can do better than that. That moment when you think that 5,000 is a lot of money to you, that moment when you think that 10,000 is a lot of money to you, there's another person telling you to say, that 10,000 can't buy a flight ticket to go to another country. Please, let's work hard. And if you're willing to be that, but also if you're willing to change the way you think, the way you see people. Me personally, when I see a person, I see money because I know that person can be a business partner or that person can be my customer. So if you're willing to change, then this opportunity will work for you. So how can you get started? The prices changes, but this is the current price. I'm saying the price changes. Maybe you'll be hearing this meeting some later on. Currently, as I'm speaking to you, can get this. You can start this business by 2 options. You can, by the way, starting is free of charge. You get registered for free. The only thing you need to do is to buy the stock that you need to start with. We have got 2 options. Option number 1, you can start with a pre-packaged, which you can start your journey pack, which the company have selected fast-moving products. Is going at 9,153, and the product is worth that amount of money. Or if you want to select your own products, it can cost you about 13,300 kwacha. And of course, the benefit is just the same because this person, next time they can select their own products. But the difference is that you are selecting the specific product, all right? Then if you can't afford these options, you can start with a breakdown of 13,300. The half of that can be 6,650. Then meaning you have to buy twice. Like when you buy that, go and sell, come back and buy again. That's when you're a full member in the business. So that's when you're an assistant supervisor. Or you can start with a quarter of 13,300, which is 3,325. You need to buy 3 times of the stock, meaning it can take you maybe a month or 2 months. And in that period, you can't recruit any person in the business because you're still working on the capital. So I should say, if you can able to pushing yourself, start with even a pre-package, which is a 9,153. 90% of the people are starting from there. Unless if you're not able to manage that, start from where you are. Start even with a 3,200 or start with a 6,000 or 5,000 or between that range so that you can come in the business. Let's say you are in here and you are in Namibia, you can start with a start your journey pack at 7,110 rands, or you can select your own products at 10,128 rands, or you can do a breakdown of 10,128, which is half of that is 5,064 rands. Go and sell, come back and order a full member in the business. Or you can start with a quarter of that, which is 2,532. Go and sell, and you sell 4 times of that stock. Then you're a full member in the business. If you say this is a business you can build, this is something you can do, congratulations. Please, let's register you as quickly as now. If you are saying no, we understand this opportunity can be for every person, but at least I beg of you. I'm in health sector, and I beg of you, health matters a lot. Matters a lot. Please at least use the products, enjoy from the product, live a health lifestyle. If you are saying maybe it means you have got some questions, please get your questions answered. Don't go to that grandma, don't go to that uncle, don't go to that sister who is not doing forever and start asking what to start selling forever. No, don't even make sense. They'll project fears on you. They'll tell you those things doesn't work. Maybe they have done something that failed. They'll tell you that. Please ask someone who's in the business. Do you want to know about challenges of the business? Ask someone who is in the business. Do you want to know anything about forever? Ask someone who is in the business for you to get clarity before you make any decision. Let me end here by saying we are looking forward to welcome you to our Forever family. The power of forever is the power of love, and I believe you have gotten something from this meeting and you're going to make a good decision, because they say our destinies are shaped in that moment of making a decision. And the word poor means passing over opportunities repeatedly. And I believe this opportunity, you never pass it again, because I know this year will end just like the way that other year ended if you're not going to make a good decision. So thank you so much, and see you in the meeting, in the business very soon.